How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is William, and today is Monday, December the 16th, 2024. So, let me start off by saying I got something that's going to be really important that y'all going to be good for y'all ear and that you're going to really want to hear this. And this is dealing with DCF, Richmond County DSS, Children Protective Service. Okay, so let's start. I'm just going to give y'all a little short summary because I ain't going to hold you long. Let's start off with yesterday. I got a 13-year-old and 12-year-old boys, right? Those of you that know me know that. Well taken care of, real fed, real manner, everything. Everybody give me compliments about how their manners is. So on yesterday, on December the 15th, 2024, which was on Sunday, so I had my two boys to go rake the yard, okay? My youngest boy went on out there, raked up leaves just like I told him to. My oldest boy didn't. He stayed out there with the rake in his hand, won't doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So okay. I said, well, okay, you're gonna be out here raking until you get finished. He still didn't finish. So a long story short, y'all, he refused to rake my yard like I told him to. And then when it got dark, he came into the house. So when he came into the house, you know what I told him? I said, well, home come first before any activity. So I told him, I said, well, basketball is over with. Because y'all already know he was playing for the Rockingham Middle School, right? So I told him basketball was over with because home come first. You take care of home. You can't take care of home, then these extra activities, you're not going to do. I'm not going to drive to take you to practice, get you from practice, I'm not going to do all that if you ain't at least doing what I tell you to do at home. You know what I'm saying? So he bowled up, got his chest puffy, you know what I'm saying? And I put him on the floor. I sure did, put him on the floor. I said, you want to be an adult? You want to act like you an adult? And you want to raise up on me like you an adult? You'll get a whooping like an adult. But I didn't beat him. I didn't do none of that. You know what I'm saying? I just put his butt on the floor to let him know I'm your daddy. You do what I tell you to do. You know what I'm saying? So after that, he kept with his mouth. And those of you that know my son, he got very mouthy. So told him to go take a bath, go to bed. So this morning, he was mouthy this morning. This is December the 16th, 2024, before school, because I got up early, make sure they got up and go to catch the bus. So he said, "Oh, you ain't got." I said something pertaining to something about him not being able to play ball no more. So I was like, "Oh, you ain't got to worry about that no more." Like that. He said it in like a rough kind of way. Like he grown. So I went up there close to him. Okay, what you say? I said, you better mind how you open your mouth like a child and not like an adult. Because you want to act like you're an adult, you're gonna get treated like one. Exactly what I told him this morning before he went to school. So a few hours later, Hicker DCF coming to my house. Two of them. The first one name is Ebony Jones. She was the one that ran her mouth. I'm gonna show y'all some video, but I'm not gonna actually let y'all hear the video yet, because let me tell you what happened, y'all. So I told her, well, they scared of you. I said, no, y'all say, so y'all done went to the school, my son, you done talked to my son, he done told y'all a bunch of lies because he didn't want to do his chores around the house. So now y'all gonna sit there and come to me and say my son's scared. I mean, that don't. Oh, then they say they had a little scratch on the neck. Well, I said, well, if you got a scratch on the neck, you must have put it there, because I sure ain't put nothing there. You know what I'm saying? So, and I said, I'm not going to defend myself against a lying child. That's what I told her, right? And I said, furthermore, I don't want you coming to my house no more or going to that school questioning my kids at that school no more. Now, I went to the school, y'all, and I talked to the principal at the school. I said, look, y'all ain't that far. I ain't blaming y'all for nothing, because I know y'all had to do y'all job based on the law. So a complaint came from my son. So they investigated. They had to come in and question my kids. Had no problem with that whatsoever. And I told the kid, I told the school, y'all ain't did nothing wrong. Appreciate you. She said, thank you, Mr. Wall. Thank you for not blaming us. And I said, you're welcome. And I gave them my son's uniform and shoes and all. And I said, he's not to play no activities for this school no more. And I left the school. Now, let me back up. That's just letting y'all know this, because I want y'all to pay attention to the two videos that was video before I'm videoing this video. So it shows y'all that. Well, let me explain to you first on what happened. All right, so what happened? So I guess she gives me a call from the DSS, I guess, and I don't even know if that was her on the phone or not. But anyway, I get a call from DSS saying that we're taking custody of your kids because they scared to come home. They said they were scared of me. That's what they told me now. Now, mind you, I ain't got no paperwork saying they did anything, nothing. I ain't got nothing. But they went and took my kids from the school and put my kids in whatever. I don't know what kind of custody they got them in, because I don't know nothing. The only thing I know was what was relayed over the phone, that they got custody of my kids. So as of now, what time is it? 4:42, my kids were supposed to be home, and they ain't home. And I ain't got no paperwork saying anybody got no custody of the welfare of my children. I don't have nothing. Now, I'm going to remind y'all of something now. Now, you know I said, the DSS would say they had a scratch and a little mark on the shoulder. That's what they said, right? So I asked her, I said, so do that look like the neglect or abuse or anything? Well, no, but, you know, we had to investigate the complaint still. Well, if it didn't look like abuse, or if it didn't look like that he was drugged through the mud puddle and beat down like a dog, then why is y'all coming to my house and questioning me about a lie coming out my son's mouth because he didn't want to rake the yard? So, and I made it clear. So I'm gonna mind y'all with something now. All right, now listen to this. Them two videos that came before me with my ex-wife Michelle, y'all see when she assaulted our children and assaulted me at the same time. And DSS didn't think that was critical enough to take my kids from her, but they think it's critical enough now by a word coming from our rebellious son that says, "Oh, we're gonna take your kids from you." How easy is that? Wow. So you mean to tell me it wasn't that easy when my ex-wife done it and it was on their own video camera, and they didn't think it was that easy to take my kids from her and give them to the right parent, but instead she ain't did nothing. They treated it like she didn't do nothing. But now they saying, oh, well, because they see a scratch. Well, where the scratch come from? Because I certainly don't know. Look, mind y'all, now I said a scratch. They said this is how they described it to me. They said he had a little scratch here up under his neck, and then said that he had a bruise or something on his shoulder. Well, I said, well, if he got a bruise or a scratch on his neck or something, he must have put it there, because I sure ain't put it there. You know what I'm saying? And besides, even if it was a scratch, I mean, how ironic is that point to neglect or abuse if it's a scratch? How ironic is that? You know what, y'all? And I told the lady, I said, ain't no offense to y'all. They signed 2 black DSS workers out here. So I said, ain't no offense to y'all. I said, but I don't deal with DSS, period. I said, because them bastards up there didn't think it was important enough to take my kids from my ex-wife when she assaulted them on camera and assaulted me. They didn't think that was important enough. They didn't think about the welfare of my kids. And now you're going to think about the welfare of my child rebellion with a scratch on his neck, and you thinking that that's enough for you to take my child into custody, some kind of custody that you haven't first gave me an authorization or from a judge or paperwork or anything. So now my kids is missing now, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, my kids is missing as of school out today. My kids is missing because I don't got no information in writing from no source that says that my kids is in custody of DSS. So other words, they got my kids illegally. You understand what I'm saying? I was gonna hold on to this for a minute, y'all, but I wanted to go ahead and show y'all. So let me go. I'm gonna show y'all some clips here, and I ain't gonna play the video yet because I got their video and everything too. But I'm gonna show y'all some clips here. Okay, all right. I'm gonna turn the camera around so y'all can see these clips I'm finna show you. Okay. All right, these clips is from the day. Here's the 2 workers here. I'll blow it up a little bit so you can see it better. Like I said, I'm not gonna play the video to show y'all everything that they were saying, okay? But I'm gonna just reserve that video until further, okay? So here's the 2 DSS workers. This one in front with the brown on, that's that Ebony Jones. Now I don't know who that one behind her is. She didn't give me her name. But she said that was her supervisor. So I don't know who she is. Okay. All right, let me go on. Okay, let me go on and let me go to the next clip. All right, here's the clip here. Blow it up here. Okay, that might blow. That's the woman there. That's the car. Let's see. that they came up with my yard, human service. I guess that's what that sign says, human resources or something. And there go Ebony right there, Ebony Jones right there. Okay. All right, let me go to another clip. Let's quickly show you a few clips. There go again. Okay, go some more. There she go again. Now, look, pay attention to this picture, y'all. Look like she knows my camera is recording her, so she looking like, oh, his camera recording. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? So she looked right at my camera, so I guess she picked up on the fact that my camera was recording her. Okay, let's go on a little further. There she go again right there. Okay, go a little further. Okay. I really want to play that video for y'all right now, but I don't want to play it right now, you know. But I got the video. I got like 5 videos that I even got the video when I was talking to them on my porch. You know what I'm saying? And she was the only one talking, because the other lady, only thing she was saying is that he had a scratch and had a bruise on his shoulder. I said, well, did that indicate some kind of abuse or what? You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. All right, now we can go ahead and close that right there, and I'll pick up on them video. I'll come back with y'all with some videos later about this. Okay, let's turn back around here. Okay, so let me tell y'all, go ahead and tell you what I dislike about Ebony Jones already, because let me tell you what I dislike about her and what she did already. Okay, she took and said that, okay, we're going to be bugging you, coming to your house every day. I said, hold up, woman, let me tell you something. I just didn't acknowledge to you to not ever come back to my property again or go up to that schoolhouse and see my kids again and question them again. She said to me, oh, well, you know, we know you ain't going to let us go back to the school and question your kids. I said, you sure right. You know, you done already done questioned them. Now you don't go up there and talk to my kids no more. Okay? And I got that on video, y'all. So if any of them try to lie about what I got, I'll blow them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, wow. So mind you, now my son had called my daughter. My daughter would first acknowledge it to me. My daughter started with Charlotte, and she first acknowledged it. My son some kind of way got a phone and called her. Said he was running away from home so he could do what he wanted to do. And so he could go where he want to go. And and this was last night on December the 15th, y'all, on Sunday. So that's why I talked to my son. I said, what are you talking to your sister, telling her what you gonna do? I didn't say I didn't say that. I didn't say. So now my daughter lying, right? I told him, I said, look, and then he started raising up at me. Buddy, let me tell you something. I remember back in my day, buddy, you would act like you want to raise up against your parents. You got something coming to you, buddy. You will never do that again. But see, the DSS workers and stuff, they give these kids a privilege that even they not being neglected or whatever they call it, whatever. But yet, when they feel like they grown enough to go do and say things against their parent that's false, that's what they do. And then you got, let me tell you, oh y'all, let me go ahead and finish saying this. Let me tell you what I disliked about the Ebony when she said that I'm gonna keep coming and we're gonna bug you every day. I said, you a lie, because I just told you don't come on my premises no more. And that's the bottom line. But ain't that just like a black person? Y'all, think about it. You know, I told them, I said, them crackers didn't send you up. They didn't come up here themselves. They saw who they wanted to send up here, 2 black people, and they're gonna go over their job. So by her saying that she gonna bug me every day was unprofessional. You know, you don't sit there and tell a parent that you gonna bug him every day and come to his house every day after he done told you that you ain't welcome to his house no more. So you don't take it upon yourself. You stay within your job duties. You don't take it upon yourself to say stuff outside of your job duties, now do you? And that's what she did. That's exactly what she did. So now, like I said, my kids is missing. I don't know where they at. I guess maybe I should call the police and make a report or something. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll make a report. Maybe that might be good for me to do, make a report that my kids ain't came home today from school. So, neglect and abuse, yeah, that's what it was. You know, that's what where I was trying to find the abuse word, yeah. So I just want y'all to know and show y'all the highlights. And listen, make sure you watch the video before this video so you can see what my ex-wife done, and see what DSS done. Nothing. Now, you see I got plenty of reason to not welcome them at my home for nothing. You understand? It wasn't good enough after you seen assault. my ex-wife assault me and our kids. That wasn't evidence enough for you to come and intervene that and take my kids away from them. But yet my kid go up there and tell a lie on his daddy and got a scratch, according to the DSS worker, and a bruise on shoulder. I think over here she said a bruise. Well, anyway, if he got a bruise, he put it there. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, I know one time I had beaten, because when I tell my kid, but I hit him, I tell him put a pants down and hit that butt. You heard what I'm saying? That's what I do. And make them stand there and take the licks. How many licks I'm gonna give them? So I know my mama told me one time, said, after you had beat your oldest child, he was in the room doing his face like this. That's doing his face like that. And, you know, and he being light-skinned that he is, you know, it might look like some kind of bruise. That my mom told me before. This been a while back. And I ain't think that he was capable of doing some old junk like that, you know. But now today, and I know he ain't leave here with no scratch. He ain't leave here with no bruise, you know. And I don't even chastise my kids. But I did tell that worker today I was going to tear his butt up when he got home today. I sure did tell her that. Because, and I said, he's still going to rake that yard. I'm a real parent. You understand what I'm saying? I'm a real parent. You ain't going to bump against me. I'm your daddy. And now, wherever you at in there cussing, and see, think that he going to do what he want to do, and got my little son running behind him. See what I'm saying? This is the evil stuff that when these kids grow up and they think they grown enough to say stuff, and then DSS, when you got them bastards up there want to try to get at me any kind of way they can anyway. So that's an opportunity for them. Get at me through my son and turn against his daddy and up there violating his daddy by telling lies. But where you gonna end up at? What I'm trying to figure out in his mind, how's he even thinking? Where he gonna end up at? And what he think he gonna get? Y'all comment on this and comment on this, what I just said, y'all. I ain't gonna hold you long. I just wanna highlight this to y'all and let y'all know what this evil Ebony Jones and this woman with. Now the woman that with it didn't say nothing other than he had a little scratch on his neck and say the shoulder. That's the only thing that woman said. But the Ebony Jones, she took the lead. And the woman's supposed to be her supervisor, and she didn't say nothing like that. So why is Ebony Jones talking like that? See, that's what I say about black people. They go over and beyond, don't they? Beyond their call to duty, beyond their job. Instead of saying that, well, okay, Mr. Wall, understand what you're saying. We won't question your kids no more, and we won't come to your house no more. And the end of story, right? Comment on this, y'all, and come back to me, because this is just starting with DSS. You hear me? And that woman finna lose her job because she was she was not professional with her job, for one. And you playing with the wrong woman when you playing with me, because I give people jobs. You understand that? And I want you to understand that. Ebony Jones.